Hello there, my name's Ken Carson. I'm one of the owners here at Xybix, and in this video I'm going to talk to you about getting yourself set up when you're standing at your console. So I'm going to help Megan here get set up, and we're going to start, Megan, from kind of the top of your head, and we're going to work our way down. And what we're going to do is get you in your best ergonomic position. Now, sometimes your best ergonomic position is your most comfortable, but what I want to set you up here is kind of what the standard is for the ergonomic world out there. So we're going to start here with your eyes, and let's talk about your monitors, and because you've got these way too high. So what you want to do is let's get your monitors down a little bit lower, and I'm standing here, so I'll help you with that. And our goal is to have the top about quarter of the monitor across from your eyes. Okay? So what we're looking for, I want your eyes about in this range. Does that look pretty close right there where they are, or a little lower? Okay, let's go down a little more. All right? Okay, perfect. The reason we do that is that's our natural position for our body when we're walking along. So when we walk along with our neck upright, our eyes look down about that 15 to 20 degrees to make sure we're not tripping over stuff. And this works the same for ergonomics and with our monitors. We want to have that 15 to 20 degree gaze down. So we've got you set up pretty close there. And now we're going to work on the focal depth of the monitors. Okay, so what I want to do, and this is kind of personal for each person, I want to bring these all the way forward. Now with these large screens, sometimes we get a little bigger fonts and everything. So a lot of times I see people don't want them as close as they are to you. So let's start pushing them back and kind of let me know where your comfortable range is.
That looks good.
Okay, so when you push them back and forth, that gives the opportunity to get your eyes in the right place. You're going to be pretty consistent every day, but what I want you to do is when you sit down is get them in that comfortable position. Don't just leave them where the previous person was with their eyes. We've worked on your eyes, your neck, and some of your shoulders, but now we're going to continue with the shoulders down and to your elbow and your wrists, and let's get you in a nice neutral position. Did you play piano as a kid? Okay, so where did your piano teacher always want you to have your hands, or what did they look like? Right, okay. So what we want to do right now is this surface is a little too high for you. So let's lower it down about an inch or so. Let's go down a tiny bit more. What we're actually doing is we're lining it up with the height of the keyboard and not the height of the surface. So let's slide this keyboard over here real quick and kind of see where you are. And I want you to go down a tiny bit more because you've got some bend back in your wrist like this. So let's go down. Okay, so now let's get your wrists up off the surface a little bit like you're playing piano. There we go. Oh, that's a really good position right there. That's fantastic. Now that's not something you're going to hold all the time, but when you are typing in, you're in that position. And then when you're not typing, you're certainly welcome to kind of rest your hands on there or something like that. So next, we're going to work on your primary reach zone. And what that is your primary equipment in your primary reach zone. So you're like this, so it's all within access. I don't want you reaching for anything, or we want to minimize reaches. Right now, we have two keyboards. So if we have to use both this upper keyboard very often, we're putting yourself in a bad position. So we're better off having these actually side by side. So how many times a day are you using this upper keyboard?
A lot.
Okay, so let's get you a little bit rearranged. Does this keyboard go with this mouse?
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to slide this over a little bit, and we're going to slide this one over here a little bit, and we can tilt them in or wherever you need to get your, and then, so this way you've got them kind of with this range, and you can step back and forth easily to them if you need to. We want to minimize having to reach up to that keyboard, reach up to that keyboard, reach up to the keyboard, because that incorporates shoulder, elbow, wrist, everything, and that will start putting strain on you. And this doesn't happen necessarily that week or that year, but 10 years of having to reach up and do something like that will add up to musculoskeletal injuries. Megan, thank you for letting me get you set up here. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this and learning a little bit. If you got any questions about getting yourself set up or about ergonomics, hit us up. We're here to help.